Previously on 2 Past Midnight.
Who left the keys in the Humvee?
You see PFC Austin in the Humvee.
Those motherfuckers.
I put myself in front of it, and my gun is just trained on him.
This time we literally are spraying and praying.
God damn, Emmett's a fucking hoss, man.
He actually bails out.
Yes.
He like tucks and rolls out of it. He's like, oh shit.
We were just gonna take it. Give me one good reason not to put a bullet in your head right now.
I don't think you have it in you.
Holy shit, you actually killed that motherfucker.
Just like right on the edge of the horizon, you can see like flashes of light. You guys are in the house, standing there. You can hear occasional poof, poof, shells still going off in the distance. What do you guys want to do?
Murph just says, how the hell did they get artillery in here without anybody noticing? Without it getting hit? I mean, if they've got people in Parjou, they got to be running some kind of recon around the city. Unless there's less troops there than we think.
It doesn't mean it's theirs. It could be anyone's. Could be ours. Could be Marauders. I mean, when you've got a range of 30 kilometers with an artillery piece, come on. It doesn't matter. If you got a guy with a radio, don't matter.
I guess my assumption would be it's ours.
I don't think we can assume that anymore.
Well,
I don't think we can assume us and them anymore. Really, it's just us and everybody else at this point. I don't know if you've noticed.
Well, that
You
cat.
ain't running no races anytime soon.
Man, I'll crawl faster than you run.
I believe it.
No, but here's what I'm saying, right? That asshole of a captain said that Parjou was going to be a rally point. When I did my recon, I saw that they had spotters. They had, essentially maybe ambush points, at least covering the road in. So,
The one road in that you went to.
right, that road that we went to.
Yes.
But putting two and two together, they may be softening it up in order to push into the rally point.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We didn't have any self-propelleds. We didn't have 155s. We had M1A1s. We didn't have self-propelled. Totally different. I mean, because that's a direct fire weapon, and it doesn't have quite the same explosion to it that your artillery pieces do.
Maybe Parjou's more of a rallying point than we think.
Yeah, but maybe. I don't.
Maybe there is some kind of organization.
Maybe.
I mean, at the end of the day, it might be our duty to find out what's going on at Parjou. I mean, I can't do shit. I'm sitting here laying on my back counting fucking boards in the ceiling. And apparently we got another new guy here. Who the fuck is this guy?
This is the part where you talk to yourself.
Yeah, you brought that on yourself, man.
Guess I did.
Cole's still just staring out the window.
Name's Harrison, man. How you doing? You don't look too good. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Go fuck yourself.
Harrison, you shut your ass up and sit down in the fucking corner right now. I'm so pissed off at you right now. I can't even fucking count.
Okay, sir. I'll be right.
You know you don't fucking sir me.
I'll be right,
Harrison.
I'll be right over there. I'm sorry. I'll just keep to myself over there. Okay. All right. Thanks.
There's a little part of me that really wants to kill Murphy just so Chris keeps playing Harrison. This is amazing. Sorry, go ahead. Continue, please.
Just so that way I know. Jesus Christ. Chris, is Harrison a dirtbag? Or is he just like a fucking green ass boot private?
Green ass boot, private, fresh off the farm, dumber than a box of rocks.
Okay, so is his intelligence like really that low, or are you
It's a
just playing
C.
him that way?
I gave him NPC stats, but yeah.
All right, it's okay.
I mean, if we were to make him, it might be a D.
Okay,
At
all
this
right. So
point.
he's just a fucking dumb. Got it. All right.
Yeah, I
Just so
picture-
that way, because like Clark and Harrison would have known each other at least a little bit, you know.
Oh, yeah, fresh off the farm. Newbie probably got drafted. Doesn't know his ass from his elbow.
20-year-old hayseed.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Gotcha.
thinking.
Okay.
Which is why he's still doing the Sir Ma'am thing.
Right. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, Murph. I don't know if it's worth it, man, because we can't take you anywhere right now. You're pretty fucked up.
Well, that's true. I mean, part of me wants to say, hey, lug me around and drop me off. And, let me, if we ever decide to go into Parju, let me at least take out their sniper that I saw and whatever else. But I get I'm kind of useless right now. But, man, I am still an operator. I got shit I can do, right? Hey, Doc, you got any morphine?
No.
Well, I guess I'll just sit here and count more ceiling boards.
Doc, is he showing any signs of progress?
I mean, not enough where he can move his own legs, and probably in a condition that if you were to move him around a lot or have him moving a whole bunch, it could be bad. We
Right.
just had the spinal fracture like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I know. I
Contrary
know.
to fantasy logic, the broken stuff doesn't heal that fast.
Yeah, I know. There's no magic potion you can drink and just like fix it all. I know.
I mean, if you got a chicken I could sacrifice, maybe I could like spill some blood on him and like do a little dance or some shit. Maybe that'll fix him.
Yeah, Smitty, I get it.
Man, fuck you, Doc. I'm an operator. I'm superhuman.
All right, well, go ahead and stand up and walk on water, Jesus. See how that works out.
Rub some dirt on it. I'll be great. I'm going to go to sleep now.
All right.
Well, if you guys are all done with the blaspheming, I'm going to go ahead and go dig Austin a grave outside, as basically it looks like we're heading into sunrise.
It's still the evening. We're like in the middle of the night.
All right, well, I'm going to get the shovel and stuff ready to go and head outside.
Emmett, you might want to give that a minute so you're not caught unawares while you're digging.
Hey, Mr. Emmett. Mr. Emmett,
Yeah.
I'll help you dig his grave if you want. Just let me know. He wasn't a real friend, but
I think I'd much rather do it by myself.
he wasn't a real friend, but I'd appreciate it if you let me help you. It just feels like the right thing to do.
That's fine. Find yourself a shovel. We'll hit it at daybreak.
I got this bad feeling that somebody's hitting that hornet's nest. Every time that happens, hornets come out.
All right, so then if you guys are just all waiting until daybreak, night goes on, start seeing that red glow coming up in the east. Eventually you hear before the sun comes up, you hear the thumping sound stopping in the distance, like it kind of ceases. And what do you guys want to do?
Murph says, "Hey, Cole,
Yes.
did you hear any secondaries coming from the city, or is there any black smoke, anything like that?"
I didn't hear much and nothing on it. Not much help.
Just wondering if it was targeted or just a blanket bombardment.
GM, did Clark see any of that stuff?
At night?
You'd hear and
In the
see
dark?
secondaries.
He's not wrong.
I was saying that this is like over 10 kilometers away. Like right on the horizon. So,
It could seem like two projectiles exploding simultaneously. Yeah, it would be tough to see. Yeah. Okay.
so, yeah.
Just trying to get any kind of info that we can. We really need to have an idea of what's going on in that place.
I mean, are you guys looking out to the east on the horizon now that the sun's starting to come up?
I just asked Cole to look.
Well, you asked if he had seen those things.
Oh,
Like,
So, yeah.
Sorry, it was past tense and not present tense.
Well, I was just trying to point out that, like, during a nightly bombardment, you wouldn't be able to, you know what I mean? Like, over 10 kilometers away, being like, oh, that's a secondary explosion. It's like a thump sound at 10 kilometers away, you know?
Emmett, if you want, I'd rather you cover us while we dig this hole, if you don't mind. That saw coming probably a little bit more handier than my M4. And besides, you outrank me anyways.
Somebody roll a d6.
I'll do it for weather, I assume.
Yes, sir. Still clear skies.
It's another rainbow. No.
Clear skies. No, it doesn't get better. It's just clear skies.
Right, but we were already at rainbow, so it stays rainbow.
Right. So it's still rainbow.
No, rainbow's gone. All right, so...
Cole goes out with him for the burying and everything.
Okay. So as you guys go out, if you look off to the horizon and to the northeast, you do see... make actually a recon roll. Whoever's got the best recon of people that are up and walking around.
I got a flat B.
That's you?
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm D only.
Dum Dum's got a C and a C.
I'm trying to remember if that's better. Nah, I'll roll it. Okay. Nope. Not gonna get it. 4.
Private Harrison would have got it.
Private Harrison sees a little bit of black smoke off in the, that clear blue-ish sky. You can see just like hints of like some black smoke way off on the horizon.
Hey guys, take a look over there. I think I see some black smoke. I think.
Looks like Parju took some artillery. If I had to guess. Question is whether we want to make a trip over there to check it out.
Yeah, because you guys can't quite see Parju. It's just like over the, you know what I mean? Like over the horizon that you can see, over the trees, where it kind of breaks your line of sight.
In that general direction.
Yeah.
Curvature of the earth and whatnot.
Yep. Wait, the Earth isn't round. I'm just kidding.
Not in the
game.
90s.
That's gonna get edited. I don't want to piss off
We've
flat
talked
earthers.
about this before, Adam. This is not a political show.
Different game.
This is Delta Green.
Oh my God, the Earth is flat. All right, so you guys are digging the graves. The grave. You guys drop Private First Class Austin in it. So what do you guys want to do? What's your plan? You guys get the hole dug. Get Private Austin's body into it.
Hey, Mr. Emmett, you seem like the God-fearing kind of man. Are you going to say something, or you want me to?
I think this time around you probably should.
Okay, well,
Cole would, before anything happens, kind of rifle through. Did he have anything on him?
Yeah, he had an M16 He had 2 reloads, so 2 magazines, and fatigues, helmet, flak, and like a water ration and like 1 food ration.
Gotcha. Take that, throw most of the extra flak and helmet and stuff in the back of the Humvee, along with, I think that's where we had the prior M16s as well.
I don't think that helmet's going to be any good.
I put the muzzle underneath it. I put it behind his ear. I didn't want to ruin the helmet.
I did not.
Oh, that's right. You cracked him in the head. That's right.
Mr. Cole, you seem like I don't want to get on your bad side, so you just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Monster, sociopath.
Well, I don't know about I don't know about all that, but I don't want to get on your bad side, so you just tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Speak your mind. He's gone.
Okay. Well, PFC Austin, I don't know if he was a good man or not, because he basically just wanted to give me up to get shot and stuff. But may he rest in peace, and I hope and pray that he's in a better place. May God take mercy on his soul. And that's all I got to say about that.
Amen.
Amen.
Well said, Harrison.
Cole just kind of starts kicking dirt in the hole. The old foot shovel.
Yeah, Clark's filling it in.
All right, guys. Question is, what's our next move here?
We gotta know what's happening in that fucking city, Cole.
I hate to say it, I agree with you. I just want to know. Bad part is I'm not real sure what the good news is over there.
What's all this shit about a boat, by the way? Because I only heard about half of that.
So Ren and Stimpy here, were taken off because they heard there's a boat taking Americans back to the U.S. The last boat. The Ark, if you will. And they were itching to get there.
Well, I can shed a little bit of light on that if you'd like, Mr. Cole.
The floor is yours.
So when we were in our tank, over the radio, that's before we kind of left the tank and decided to get the fuck out of there. Over the radio, this guy that said he was general said that there's a boat and a rally point at some place called Bremerhaven or Bremerhaven, something like that. I didn't hear it all exactly, or maybe I just don't recall. I don't know. Anyways, that American troops are going there to get on a boat to go home. So that's why we were trying to take the Humvee, we wanted to go home. And I know it was wrong and I shouldn't have listened to PFC Austin. But I let him convince me that it was the right thing to do and that wasn't true. So I'm sorry about that.
Sounds like it could be a setup too. Would I know on the map where that's at?
Germany.
Oh, snap.
It's a German port, west of Hamburg.
Oof.
Yeah, it's a bit of ways.
Harrison, you got any intel whatsoever as to when that ship's leaving?
Did you just say Germany?
Yes, Germany.
That's a long way from here.
Yeah, let's Google map that real quick just for shits and gigs. Let's get directions to there from Parjou. PAR.
By the crow flies.
No, it's going to get me on the roads.
Can we take a train? I love trains.
Let's see. So, in an ideal situation, it is
Can you calculate how much gas it would be? To get there?
1,165 kilometers if you're going through Warsaw, which, by the way, has been nuked to shit. So, might have to detour around that. So, there you go. It's about an 11-hour drive in a modern setting.
Not to mention, you can die of many things, but you can also die of irony, being that Germany would be the way to successfully end and get out of World War III.
I mean, that's how we got out of World War II, right?
It really seems like another ghost story. I heard all the same stuff when we were running security in Iraq. This is how you get out. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. It all ended up just being a bunch of BS.
Well, the guy did say that he was a general, so we kind of believed him.
Harrison, which general?
I don't know.
I don't know if you've noticed or not, Harrison, but I'm a captain. Does it mean anything to you? Because it doesn't mean anything to me.
What? You're a captain? I don't believe that.
I mean, Harrison doesn't know.
Harrison doesn't know him. He could. As far as Harrison's concerned, he's a captain.
He might be. That's up to you on whether Harrison believes it or not, Chris.
I know general's a hell of a lot higher than captain there, Mr. Emmett.
that's sir. That's Captain Emmett there, Harrison. Clark is saying this with a shit-eating grin on his face.
But y'all told me not to say sir. What the fuck is going on here? Are you sir? Are you not? What? You know what? I just call him Mr. Emmett.
Harrison, I'm a corporal, NCO, right? We've got. I'm sure you went over this in basic. He's a captain, so you call him sir. I'm corporal. He's sir. I'm corporal.
Could you say it without laughing?
I'm trying to say it without laughing, but
He don't look like no captain I ever seen. But what? Yes, sir. How about that?
well,
Don't worry. I am not like any captain you've ever seen.
Now that I do believe.
you can tell by the beard and the hair.
So, back to this Germany thing. I don't think y'all got enough gas to get to Germany.
We barely got enough gas to get to Parju.
That doesn't sound good. So, how are we gonna get to the boat then?
Well, my granddaddy, he did a little moonshining back in the day, so he taught me a thing or two. I could probably fix us up a still.
Shit, yours
I don't
too?
Oh, where the hell are you from, Harrison? I don't even know.
I'm from Arkansas. Why? You got something wrong with Arkansas?
No. I got no problem with Arkansas.
We got a beautiful farm there. Beautiful farm. I wish I was there. I wish I was there instead of here. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I've been talking to you. Y'all got me damn confused now. I'm gonna shut up.
Now, if I can find enough parts, I can fix it up a still. And we can make some alcohol for that big beast over there.
Well, that'd be great.
But it's gonna take time.
Yeah, that's what we ain't got.
It's gonna take time, and we ain't even got enough rations to eat.
No, and what we need to do is focus on that water supply out there. I believe there's a well where we could actually have water here on tap, but
Yeah,
it ain't working right there, Clark.
I know. I was messing with it. I was trying to get that pump to work, and it's gonna take some parts. I gotta take it apart and clean it up, but I just don't have the materials for it. And I don't really want to sacrifice what we got in the Humvee to kind of piecemeal together, and there ain't nothing left of that tractor that we can pull anything off of. We need materials. Is what we need.
We need a miracle, that's for sure.
I wouldn't mind if you kept praying.
But what we don't have is time. We've got our own people headed into Parjou. Parjou looks like a smoking hornet's nest. So we can sit here and play the what if game until the cows come home, which would at least give us beef rations. But the way it looks is we can either sit here and try and sleep with a conscience knowing that our guys are getting eaten alive by running into Parjou, which is held down by hostiles. We don't have ability to get water. We have a sniper with no legs. We've got a private who deserves a bullet just as much as he deserves a medal. And we have basically done everything we can do to compromise our own souls. So, gentlemen, I don't know what we do from here. But this is definitely not our homestead. And this is not my American dream getting set up here in this little farmhouse.
Mine neither. I just want to get back to my house, my wife.
Mr. Emmett, Captain, sir, you don't have to give me a medal, but I prefer not the bullet. If you'd be so kind.
Harrison? I think our only option at this point is we're going to have to go to Parjou. That's where we're going to find what we need to either A, get that pump going so we can get water flowing on a regular, where we can find materials to make gas to get out of this farmhouse. But for now, for the next day or two, I don't know. There, Captain Emmett, sir. This
Can you please say it without laughing?
it's real tough. It's gonna take some time. I know them field promotions come quick.
Y'all messing with me?
No, he's got the captain insignia right there.
He's got the captain bars there, Harrison. He's cap.
Harrison, the only thing you need to concern yourself with is in this group, we keep what we kill. You understand me?
Well,
All right, it sounds like we want to head towards Parjou just to try to find some stuff over there. My biggest difficulty is the worst thing we keep running up on is American soldiers seem to be the most difficult for us. So, there's that.
We keep thinking they're with us.
hey, assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Murph,
What the fuck am I supposed to do while you're going to Parjou? You want me to sit here and count boards?
can you still get it up? Go ahead and stroke that. And we'll be back as soon as we can.
Shoot anything that comes through the door.
Doc goes, I'll stay with you here, Murphy.
Thanks, Doc.
LT, you want to stick around here too?
Yeah, I mean, I might just be a liability at this point, especially if you guys are trying to be sneaky. I would recommend not taking the Humvee.
Of course. Yeah, roger that, sir.
Hey, Clark.
Isn't he our best recon? Old one hand.
He might be, but he's also still convalescing from a severed arm.
Harrison is pretty good. With a C and a C, he's got, what is that, 61%, whereas with my straight D10, it's a 50%.
Gotcha.
I can find my way around a farm pretty damn good.
I do declare.
I reckon. Murph says, "Hey Clark, why don't you take the 50 cal, or have one of the guys take the 50 cal in case you get in trouble and need to shoot at a distance. Just leave me M16 or something in case we have somebody snooping around here. Doc will just have to roll me over on my belly and point me out the door, I guess."
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. God, that thing is just so fucking heavy, but
I can take the 50 cal.
aren't you carrying an AT-4?
I am.
It's a lot of gear.
That is a lot of gear. You might be bogged down at that point.
That's a lot.
Look, I know that gun is heavy, but when you want to reach out and touch someone from long distance, that's nice.
No, and I think that's what we're going to have to do with Parju. I don't think we have the numbers to go in and go running in like we're fucking Bonnie and Clyde, or, you know, I don't think we got the numbers for that.
I just wanted to carry it because it got good heavy weapons.
That's a rifle. It's not heavy
Oh,
weapons,
is it?
technically.
Okay, I couldn't remember. It's
Yeah.
ranged.
Well, but it falls under, like, the rifleman doesn't work for it because you have, like, sniper as its own
It has to be the sniper specialty
Oh, yeah.
Right.
to get the extra bonus.
You don't need the sniper specialty to get the extra bonus. You just need to take one action, the one slow action to aim with the telescopic sight, and then shoot on the next turn. That gives you a +1.
But the sniper specialty gives you another +1.
Another +1, yeah.
On top of that.
But if you don't, all the trees in the forest
Right, exactly. If you don't take that
Well, they'll
time,
pull a Clint Eastwood. They'll pull a Clint Eastwood from that one where he's Secret Service. They're like, "Doo!" Dive right in front of the bullets.
Now I feel like I'm having a flashback.
So we're taking 4 or 3 to Parju.
Or, Harrison, you need to earn your way back.
Corporal Clark, I'll do whatever you want me to do. I'm happy you guys didn't shoot me. I'm happy to be here. I'll do whatever you want me to do.
just know that the Lord has spared you another day. But the second I get any kind of inkling that you might be putting this mission in jeopardy, I will gladly allow Cole to kill you just like he did your friend.
And I just kind of smile.
Mr. Emmett, Captain, sir. Well, you see, he wasn't my friend per se. I think that's how you use that term. But we wasn't friends. We're just acquaintances, I would say. And I he tried to take me under his wing, and I listened to him. But I see now the error of our ways, and I agree. The good Lord has spared me for another day, and I'm going to try to do the right thing by y'all. And yeah, I'd like to live another day. So y'all just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Clark goes to step outside. He's going to go get the gear ready. He's going to swap gear with Murph. And he gets to the door and he goes, "Lieutenant Richardson, you got a second, sir?"
Sure thing, Corporal.
Just like kind of walks outside and he pulls a cigarette out, one of his last 6.
Mm-hmm.
And he lights it and he takes a drag and hands it to the lieutenant. He's like, "Sir."
Lieutenant takes it.
"I know shit's gone sideways the last couple days, and it just keeps getting worse and worse. I've been with that Humvee for feels like years now. And right now, that's our ticket out of here.
I know, Clark. Don't worry. I won't let it go anywhere.
Honest to God, sir, are we square?"
He takes a drag off the cigarette. We're square, Clark. I'm not going to let that Humvee go anywhere. Don't worry.
And you're not going to take off without us, sir?
No. That wouldn't be right.
I wouldn't leave you behind either, sir. I just want you to know that.
Good officer can't leave his men behind. And he kind of slaps you on the shoulder with the cigarette hanging out of his mouth. Because he'd have to do that with his hand situation.
With his one hand, yeah.
And pat you on the back.
After that, sir. None of this has turned out how I meant to, sir. I mean that.
Yeah, this whole thing's got a shit show. So, you know, things are the way they are. Just gotta keep going forward.
After that, sir. We'll be back with something. Hopefully intel, some materials. Maybe we can get this all sorted out and we can start making our way out of here. But,
yeah, Doc and I will keep an eye on everything here. Don't worry.
Thanks, sir.
I'm gonna pull his non-combatant ass off of that shit and give him a rifle.
Yeah, that Red Cross shit don't matter no more.
Nope.
Geneva's out the window.
Pretty much.
We got 2 reloads here in the Humvee, so that's we've got 3 M16s. So even Murph can't do nothing. All he can do is shoot at somebody if they walk through the door. He's just.
Yeah.
Sir, would you want my M4? It's a little bit more maneuverable with,
Nah. I think this will be easier.
You good with the handgun?
Yeah.
Roger that, sir.
Especially when it comes to reloading and racking it around in the chamber.
Yeah, you just take a knee and you just stick it in the crook of your knee. Hell yeah. Or under your armpit.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it going, sir.
You be safe, Clark.
You too, sir. So Clark goes over to the Humvee and starts getting gear squared away and kind of dropping just the essentials, just what they're going to need for their guerrilla warfare or recon or whatever the fuck they're about to do.
All right, so you get your gear together. Are you guys planning on heading out in the morning? Or are you waiting until like the afternoon? Or what is your plan?
Well, didn't we already wait till morning to bury Austin?
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. It is morning right now.
I feel like that was a full shift already.
Well, that's kind of where I'm getting at. So, I mean, but no one really took a shift action, I guess is what I'm saying. So, you guys tell me what time of, like, when you want to go to Parju. Because it's ultimately up to you guys on when you go. Sun's up. We'll say it's, just for shits and giggles.
I think with morning being 6.
We'll say it's 9 o'clock.
Okay, with morning being like 6 hours, I think with digging the grave, getting gear together, and then going over the map and going over whatever intel we have, by the time it gets around to daytime, yeah, is probably when we'd be heading out and actually traveling.
Okay.
Because I assume we're going to make some kind of like 4A plan based off of what we have, like the intel we have about Parju at this point anyways.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me.
Do we want to get there in the evening, though? Because it's going to take us two shifts to walk, or?
It'll take you 1 shift to walk there. So you'd be getting into there around evening, basically. If you leave now.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Who's snagging the NVGs?
I have them still from my night shift, so I currently have them.
Okay, cool.
Speaking of which, when was the last time those were charged? Bring up a issue.
In the morning,
Were they?
we hooked them up to the Humvee.
The vehicle was running in the morning for a shift? Is that what it was doing?
Shit.
Just want to check. So, because they've been used for a while, a few times since the vehicle was running.
That is true. What kind of charge do we have on them?
It takes a shift of having them hooked up to a vehicle for them to work for your day's worth of using them.
So we should have thought of that when we drove here. We just didn't.
No, I assumed that like they had been, but you guys also used them all night. So
That's fair.
'cause every time someone was going out, you guys were like, "I'm using NVGs." So
Okay.
Do we really sound like that?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So-
I'm using the NVGs. Hey, boo boo. No. If they're dead, they're dead. That's fine. I mean, we got binoculars and shit like that, which isn't going to help at night, but so be it.
It's also partly the running the vehicle thing. So
Right. I don't want to use the gas unless we're driving somewhere.
So we spent the very first part of the day burying, right?
and discussing your plan.
And then the actual day portion will be moving.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. So you guys are going? Is that the plan?
Let's get it.
Everybody's marching except for whoever's keeping watch, i.e. scouting. And I'm assuming that is then Harrison.
Oh, Harrison is on point.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
sure.
Of course he is.
And I will hand him the binoculars.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want us to say what gear we do have?
I
and
do.
What gear we do not?
I do want to know what your combat load is. Make sure that you guys are only what your combat load is.
Harrison, a lot of what we're going to need from you is trust. And right now on this mission, I'm trusting you to keep an eye out for us, both literally and figuratively. I'm going to need your eyes, and I need you to have our best interest at heart. And I hand him the binoculars. I'm counting on you. Don't disappoint me.
Yes, sir, Mr. Cole. I will do my bestest. I will do whatever you need me to do, sir.
I just told you what I need you to do.
Then that is what I will do.
So I just rolled for the weather. It is now cloudy.
We can't let him roll for weather.
I know. I was doing such a good job. It had been perfect.
I know. We kept getting rainbows and sunshine and shit.
All right. So what is your guys' marching formation look like? Who's in the front? I'm assuming you said it was Harrison. The private's on point. What's the order?
Well, if we're doing wedge, then Emmett's going to be left or right with the saw, I would guess.
And I'll be opposite Emmett.
Ooh, I do like Harrison's token. He seems like a dumb redneck.
Yeah, and that was one of those AI pictures.
It's perfect.
And when you were like, "I'm gonna play him like a dumb redneck," I was like, "I got a pawn for that."
Honestly, I already love Harrison, and I'm having Bradley flashbacks.
I know, right?
Like,
But you realize I'm playing, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's great, Chris. I love this character. It's awesome.
no. I just mean like he's that boot that you're just like, oh my god, this fucking guy.
Now, Adam, that doesn't mean you get to kill Murphy.
Hey, I get to do whatever I want. I control reality.
He's already dead. He's already dead.
Back at the house,
Man.
Murphy dies.
I like Murph. I can't be stuck playing this dumbass forever.
You decide to play him dumb.
Yep.
The dumb, lovable idiot.
It's just what popped into my head.
I love how you dropped a Forrest Gump. That's all I have to say about that. That didn't throw me off for anything.
All right, so you guys are headed northeast in a northeasterly direction. So set up here what your formation is. So Harrison's Point. And don't worry about the terrain because it's just what I had. I deleted the house off because this was the same one the house was on. So I just duplicated it and deleted the house so I could have a place for you guys to just generally set yourselves up for your patrol.
Wait, each hex is 10 meters, right?
Yeah, each hex is 10 meters.
We're very far apart.
Well, daytime? I mean,
I guess. I mean, if we can still see each other. Yeah.
it's whatever you guys want to do. I mean, you can see each other. You're only
I'm thinking like 10 meters, grenades or whatnot.
whatever you want to do. You guys tell me. I just wanted you to have a place to put your characters?
I think this looks pretty good.
Okay. All right, Harrison. Roll me a recon roll for this little expedition.
Binoculars get...
So I have binoculars. So, just for...
Can I describe the scene real quick?
Yeah, just for comedic purposes. So, Harrison, like, is... For every hex he goes, so let's say 10 meters, he stops and goes to a knee and looks through the binoculars, like, way more often than you would expect him to. So, like, he's, like, slow, going really slow and frustrating the fuck out of you, but in his mind, he's doing exactly what you told him to do.
And binoculars are a +2 to recon, but only when actively scouting or observing.
Anytime Clark catches Cole or Emmett's eyes, he just gives him like the what the fuck look.
Move 10 meters, stop.
That'll move it to a B and a B, right? He's typically a C and a C.
Yes, that is correct.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Good job, Harrison. As long as you don't fuck up the roll.
One success.
Go Harrison with 1 success. Woo!
Okay. All right, so some time goes by. You guys are moving along. You guys get a few kilometers. And like I said, this landscape is pretty flat, but it's a lot of like patches of trees. Occasionally you'll come across like an old fence that's been like part of it's been taken down, or like barbed wire. And, you're kind of just like maneuvering around and through open patches and, tall grass. And, you'll come across like a crater, obvious signs of like war, places where fences have been taken out by a tank running through them possibly, or just whatever. You'll see an occasional house that's been destroyed, or vehicles on the road, maybe, just like remains of shit that's been blown apart. As you're going along, it starts going into the afternoon more, and like I said, it starts getting cloudy, right? And suddenly this fog rolls in, which is weird for an afternoon, but that's the card, so I'm going to go with it. So fog rolls in, and you guys are only able to see about 10 hexes away from you at this point. And you've gone about halfway to Parju.
So Harrison stops at like a big tree and waits for the other guys to catch up.
If we can only see 10 meters, I imagine we're going to tighten up our formation.
No, 10 hexes. You can see. No, I'm saying you can see about 100 meters total.
Oh, I thought you were saying
100 meters.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
So we can only see 100 meters. Okay, that's not
bad, but I'm just saying that's about what your visibility is right now.
Yeah, I'm glad we're not driving in the truck. That'd be,
You've gone probably 6 kilometers or something like that at this point. Like, you've been going for a while when the fog really starts to kick in, because it slowly builds up.
Hey, y'all, I just wanted to check and see if you wanted to get a little bit closer, just because we can't really see that far now.
Yeah, let's just keep at it. Keep a bigger eye out. This could actually probably benefit us.
Yes, sir, Mr. Cole. I'll keep doing what I was doing. I just wanted to get some direction so I wasn't disappointing you.
So far, gold star for the day.
Someone needs to roll survival, by the way.
Ooh, me.
Clark's going to use his ration and one of his waters for the day, because he's eating while marching.
Okay.
Because I realized I probably haven't eaten or drank anything for a hot minute.
Any of y'all got any of that food or water that I could have a little bit?
I give him the one of each that I pulled off of dead Austin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that'll work. I guess he don't need it no more. I guess he don't. So that'll work. Thank you, Mr. Cole.
Mm-hmm.
So how'd you do on that survival roll, Kyle?
1 success.
All right. Good. You guys are not lost. I mean, it's still pretty eerie. You know what I mean? You guys are only able to see 100 meters. And, you could feel the temperature dropped with the fog that was rolling in. As you're going along, Harrison, up ahead, you see, like, just right at the edge of, like, where you can see, you see, like, a black outline of what you think might be a tank.